Comrades, friends, welcome back to our beautiful Republic of Tecnovakia. And each time I view this, and you guys are probably sick of hearing it, but it has to be said, it is just gorgeous and it gets more and more pretty. I don't know why this game has such a charm on me. Maybe it's just me being the loving father of the Republic that I am, and that it just grows more fond and fond to me every day, seeing what our citizens have built. But I think even objectively, this is a pretty Republic, wouldn't you agree? If you dare to disagree, you can do that in the comments, of course. And we're about to make this even more pretty, and there's a list in front of me that I gotta work through, just gotta organize myself. So we get a little bit more pace in these episodes, and I get some of these minuscule tasks done because there's so many of them to make our great nation run smoothly. And one of these is to connect these houses over here to the supermarket, because apparently they're unable to get meat. And this is quite strange to me, because we have a lot of meat here, and it's available here, so they shouldn't have any problems. So the only problem they can have is not reachable, not reaching it. But I'm gonna actually take the chance to build some of these new tunnel systems, and we're gonna make an underpass, because there's no way in hell that I'm gonna make a connection to this road anymore. All these little with all these little footpath connections, so maybe like so is good. And then we need to have a second one where we come up. So these tooltips, they're annoying. Maybe here could be connected to the road here. Difficult. We could connect it to the road here. Okay, so we'll come up like here. I think that's good. Hopefully that's connectable. We now need to go into the underground and connect this. Yes, that works. Awesome. We'll buy this out, of course, because it's gonna take way too long to construct. Alright, so now we need to go out of the underground, and now I hope you can see this even though it's night, but it's just some footpath construction basically. So it should be visible enough, because these are white, right? But you let me know, as usual. I'm very interested in any feedback, how the visibility is, and just how you guys are able to follow along, or just in general about the contents. I'm very, very open to suggestions and to hints as to gameplay. I'm thinking we'll stretch this just a little. Can we come out between here? Yes, we can. So we make a nice footpath around the building, just like so. And then we'll have a few connections. I will connect this part. Probably not. Okay. But like here, and this building will also be connected. Now, sorry for the noise there. Whoops. Okay. Right, and then we'll just buy this, and that should solve our problem. Oh, even the church is illuminated. Look at that. I didn't see that previously. But that should solve our problem nicely. I'll just take a sip of tea if you excuse me. Ah, delicious. And now that should be reachable. Well, it's still a bit of a distance, but it's better. So I guess some of the houses will just have to go, they will just have to suffer. There's not much to be done about that. Maybe we'll move this here eventually, but for now this is alright. Good. So that is number one. Small optimization, but we don't want our workers to starve, because they have a lot to build there. Number two in the village, did I just say number two in the village? That came out wrong. Item number 2 on my to-do list for the village, much better, is not residential building. What am I doing? It is a equipment for citizen, and then it is, of course, a fire station. There we go, fire station. The reason I'm putting this here is because we... Come on. Yep, there we go. Because we have quite a few valuable buildings here that are tedious to construct with the helicopters and the few workers available, so we want to protect them. And the way to do that, of course, is with a fire station. And also it is nicely located next to a pond, so we could make this a helicopter fire station. And we'll just connect you about here. I don't even think we need any bus traffic or whatever. People can just walk here to walk here to work here. Not work here to walk here. And then we'll just put some helipads and call this good. Would love if there was a double helipad. There isn't. The triple is a bit over the top, so for now we'll just have the one. And let's see how this looks. We can connect one here and one here, right? Yeah. So that would work. If we... what the hell, let's plan it. We don't need to construct it. Could plan it. Okay, and you will be assigned by Gorsin and Puchinowski, whatever. Anybody who's a fan of strength sports will recognize that name. I butchered it, of course, but he's a world's strongest man 5 times out of Poland. A very impressive person. A very unlikely strongman as well, with his physique. Anyway, who cares? Sorry, I just like to watch these from time to time. Okay, now we have that. I hope that gets finished in time. And yeah, this here is the next thing I need to do, and we'll take a look. Yep, exactly. That is a problem, because somebody up here, way up here somewhere, oh look at this distance, oh my god, is... what? Oh, there's nobody constructing here. Did I miss something? Why you don't... Are you blocking your own... No. That doesn't make any sense. Does that make sense to you guys? But the good thing is we're about to fix this anyway, so... that train could continue, and we're gonna... Ah, they really made a good bit of distance here on the tracks. Really impressive. We're gonna draw a crossing in here. And buy this out. And of course, as usual, we'll have the signaling here. You know, for now, we'll just place a semaphore here. It's just a placeholder, though. So we can have this track down here cleared. Oh, it's already cleared. Perfect. Right. Now he's moving... Yeah, he's moving the wrong way. That is actually not so great, but whatever. We'll just let him move up there. And we'll get this here out. And we'll this and this. So this one here is the inn. Yeah, this here is the inn. So we'll just have regular semaphores. You go here. You go here. And we'll just follow him around creepily. And somehow just some signals. We can't place him on the left side because the track builder is moving there. Alright. And there we go. And now we'll have a chain going in. What? I don't get this. Why is there... Oh, right. Okay, so we'll have to... you know what, I think I get it. I will just place a semaphore like here. Because apparently, yeah, there's track builders over there, and that whole thing here is connected. So that is the ridiculous problem we had. Alright. So now we can finish this, and you can have a proper chain. There we go. Up here. Do we place another semaphore? I don't think we need to. We'll just place you here. And next to you. And next to you. You guys can probably guess why I do this stuff off camera usually. It's a little repetitive, but hey. Okay, and this should fix that. And now the tracks leading up to this are clear. And the next track builder will just have to wait here. Right, let's just take a quick gander if I properly remove the signals here, because I think there's still a chain signal where there shouldn't be one. There's no chain signal necessary here. I'll just remove you and place just regular old semaphores. Maybe here and here. Okay. So that ought to do it. And that should make train building a little bit more efficient. Right. Next order of business is also a rather small thing, but one that might become relevant. We need more coal here, and the quickest, easiest way to go about that is to just make the coal train a little longer. We'll just add 2 wagons to it, if we can find the darn thing. Now the problem is we need to catch it on its way back, I think, as to not lose a full shipment of coal. Although I am willing to experiment for science. Here's the bitumen. What are you doing? You didn't unload your bitumen? Okay, whatever the reason there. So there must be a coal train somewhere here. Yeah, here's the coal train. But we cannot... We'll just have to keep that in mind. He will now load up some coal and go back, and after that we'll have to catch him in the act, so to speak. Okay. That blocks 2 of my construction projects now, actually, because the next thing would be in Berlin to deal with these crossings here. So just have to wait a second for that coal train. We'll actually take a quick look over here if we are indeed still... Yeah, we're doing okay. We're drawing more power, though we're doing more than fine. I mean, there's enough coal in there. And why are you not fully... It's weird, why it's not fully loaded. Is there no power to the station? Is there some other problem? Let's check out this train. Oh, because the buying of coal is slow. Okay, I see. You know what, we'll just solve this by making a larger manual purchase. Just get ourselves some 400 tons. They're gonna get drawn down fast anyway, and we need this train to be full. And there you go. Okay, the other train is not that important. We still have a buffer of 1,500 tons of coal, so we won't run out of that in the near future, but this one here is a bit more important. Okay, so now we just need to be mindful. I'll just open this guy, hang him down here somewhere, and then we just need to watch this coal. Once it gets drained, it'll be time to send him back to the depot. Actually, it's gonna get night, so we need to get through that. Now, I just need a quick thinking. We need to go here and here. Yeah. So I'll need to pause the game anyway, so I might do that in... Hang on, what happens if I minimize? Oh, look at you. Okay, we can just move you up here. Shouldn't be too much of a bother. Alrighty, now we do have a train coming there, but it's okay. We need to spend a bit of cash, and that's why I let it run for a while, so we can accumulate some. And that is a good amount, I think. And we need now to finalize this area here and the rail overpasses. I cannot build regularly, so we need to some stuff moving on it. We'll probably just have to do the good old trick. We'll put a construction site here, and then we can remove this. There we go. Okay, so this can be removed, and we won't need you anymore. And we won't need this part either. So I hope this is still visible enough. I'm not sure if I should have gone. Yeah, won't need you either, so we'll just hang on. Do we connect you some other way? No, I don't think we do. Because if we make a connection here, we'll just have trouble. And here we can't cross it, but... Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm a real idiot. That wasn't the plan. I'm sorry, that was not the plan. I wanted to try and drag a road there, but what I actually had selected is the bulldozer. Goodness gracious, that wasn't planned. This connection. What did I destroy? I think that's it. So I can now test, but yeah, it won't fly. Or here, yeah, no chance. Okay, I hope it's fixed now. Right, so the next thing I need to deconstruct is, we'll just make a quick alternative construction up here. And we need to blockade this. Bing, 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 bing. Okay, so now we can deconstruct this. And I'll actually have to go through the night real quick. So I'll just let it run. And we'll cancel these roads here. No problem. Okay. Because I can't see anything at all. I need to be able to see something. I also... well, let's do one thing after the next. Let's just wait until morning. Hopefully I didn't mess up too much with my weird road connection there. The difficult part will be disconnecting here, but let's see. It's gonna get done somehow. Okay, there is the morning again, and this should be enough light. Right, so now we can deconstruct some rails and some streets as well. This one needs to go as well. Here. Okay, that should be enough space. Right, so the plan is now we'll get these overpasses, these rail overpasses, just because they're really pretty, I think. We will start out with this one, oriented this way, and so we'll plant down. Hang on, we need to hit this roughly. So we'll plant down one here, the other one here. That should work. And then this cold storage will also have to go. And of course this as well. Right. Okay. Could I please get this out of the way? Thank you so much. Okay. It's really a drastic change here, but it's for the better. Just bear with me. Okay, we don't need you anymore. And we certainly don't need this anymore. It is for the better. Okay, are you actually... Ah, no. Misclick. You are almost unloaded. Alright, so we'll do this real quick so I don't forget, because in the middle of... Alright, then you'll go to this depot and we'll make it small again. Okay, back. Man, so many things to keep track of. Back to business. Okay, we can actually reorient this slightly if necessary, but I don't think it's going to be too much. The actual act is going to be not worth all the build-up, but isn't that always the case? That's what she said. Okay, so now here we are, and we can now place in the first overpass. And I gotta say, it fills me with a little too much joy, but this should be... hang on, let's get the wireframe here. This should be a good connection here, right? Doesn't look too awkward. So we'll have you here, and then reorient, and... okay, for that one we don't need the wireframe. And go like so. Leave a little bit of space in between so we can make the connection pretty. Okay, there's no other. I'm just checking if there's another connector. But there isn't, so I can build the conveyor connector like so. Okay, this looks alright. We'll find out. Usually it's not alright. Oh no, this is pretty decent. Oh, this here is perfect. Okay. This can get bought out right away. Here we are. And now we can reconnect here. And do we want to take the chance to... no, we don't really. It's okay, there can be a little curve here. Niente problema. We'll just put you here and there. And then that can get bought out. And of course these two have to get bought out as well. Alright, so that's the worst done. Now these just need to get built. And then the trains can work again. There you go. Okay, so that's the worst part of it done already. And then we'll just reconnect these conveyors here. Go, happy with conveyors. We'll connect you here. And the one I stupidly erased can also be connected, no problem. 100,000. Cool. Okay, so that will bring coal back to the shipping station here. Now, this will bring it around and make it available here. Now, this here is wrong. And we cannot connect here. And we don't need this overpass anymore. So I'll need to move it. Actually gonna... yeah, we're gonna rebuild part of this road. Do it like so. Have a crossing. I know the rule should be when you cross it, bridge it, but actually with this here it might make sense. Yeah, it might make a lot of sense, because we have so much traffic here. We should bridge it. And the problem is we're so close, we probably can't bridge it. Let's see, if we start the bridge here, we can still connect it. Yeah, not really. What if we moved it a little ahead? Well, let's see what we can do. We'll first do this, and then they will have to rally all the way around. Okay, the ones that are still scheduled, they will just pass through. That's great. There we go. And we should now be able to cancel this stuff here. Yes, we are. And we should then also be able to cancel this, this, and this. We'll reroute these in a oops, regular speed is just fine. Come on, give me my regular speed. Okay. Bumpity 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 bump. There we go. Good. Now we need overpasses, and we'll get just a 1-to-1. I think is fine. Yeah. Oh, we don't even need that. Yeah, actually, we can just go like this. I never thought of that solution, but that is actually much more elegant. Where can we get the overpass? Yeah, we can just build it like this. I mean, it's almost in the same spot where it was. Gives us a bit of space. Yeah, actually not, I don't hate this. We'll just redo this area here a little bit. No problem. From here we'll just have the curve coming smoothly like so. Stretch it out a bit. There we are. And connect you. Easy peasy. And that can get bought out. And I think I'm pretty happy with this, but I'll buy out, potentially waste some money, buy out this part, but not the overpass yet. Because I want to try and get a bridge over here. So... but this here won't be connected to the bridge then. Where else could we bridge? We have one there. We can't bridge over this, I don't think. It's kind of difficult. We could come out here. Just like so. Just a little extension like this. And then have this. That doesn't work. That simply won't work. We could come around, but then we cannot bridge anymore, right? Okay, so I guess tunnel would be an option, but I think it's the entrance is too big. Yeah. It's too short as well. Alright, so this won't really work unless we leave this here unused, or we move it forward just a little. That is a big waste of money, and we don't have much space here either. It's going to be very difficult to connect. We could move this here back. That is an option. Okay, so what if we try and make a bridge that we could need to bring you. So this here is the sharpest turn we couldn't make. Okay, so we'll bring you in here. We'll then come up with a what did we build here? I think a concrete bridge. Oh, come on, it was there somewhere. Nope. No. Oh, this is ugly. Yeah, this won't really work. All right, I give up. Game one. We're not gonna bridge it. We're gonna wait how traffic develops, and we're gonna have just a straight, regular old connection with a little bit of a curve, of course. Now this is too much work. We'll just do this. Connect you straight up, and you as well, and then have you as well connected here. We'll just do it like that. Sorry for the confusion there, but it's worth a try, because it could really save us a lot of hiccups if we bridge this instead of going for a crossing. But I'm hoping the most traffic will use this bridge here. Right, so now we can actually, that we settled on this, we can buy out this connector. That should go easy. Oh yeah, there goes the money. There goes the money. Okay, And now we can connect this, and we'll have to buy out the large aggregate storage I fear. It's another 60,000, though it's not too bad. But we need a source of coal. So we'll buy this out, and in the meantime we'll need a quick, like, one modded conveyor forwarder, like this dude, in here just to get over there smoothly, I think. So, something like that. I'm gonna remove the power lines, but something like that. Or maybe like here. Because I don't think the conveyor will be connectable from here. No. I will have to redo the power as well a little bit, but okay. We could now, I think we could straight connect it now, but I think it's just a little ugly. Well, it's actually not that bad. And let's see how it looks once we pull the street around. So we have this one here. And then we basically just need this connection to not be too intrusive on the street or to look weirdly clippy or something. Well, it's not even possible anymore. Okay, so that solves that issue. As I said, we need one of these. Actually, one of these is fine. And just have it. Okay. Yeah, like that is okay. Alright, so how to spend a lot of money on prettification. 101. So that took care of a cool 500,000 or so that we blew on this. But now, if we have some coal in this one, and we're gonna of course only store coal here. Test this with a manual purchase. 360 tons. This will now be fed here and should get fed up over. No, something's missing here. Yeah, we don't have power yet. Okay, I think we're out of power. Yep. So we need some power stations. Can we actually, what does the power overlay do for us? That should tell us, yes. So this whole area here is without power, but we do have a power line available there. That is no problem at all. We could just take the vanilla electric substation, get all of these guys taken care of. Nice and easy. Maybe like so, provide a little redundancy. If I could see a thing. Okay, buy you out, and then let's see, how can we move power in a pretty way? We can not. Everything here is full of conveyor stuff, so we'll have to move it through the conveyors. Continue over the street like this. Actually, we'll just move you along the conveyors. I think that looks the best. But I might get confused later in life when we're redoing this, why I have so many useless power lines. And then we'll just go over here. No. And then we'll reconnect this. Yeah, I'll get confused later in life. This is ridiculous. Doesn't look good at all. We'll just go straight over, make it less complicated. Okay, so now we have power available here. And now this should suck out some coal. It does! Awesome. Okay, so we have that solved. We have coal ore in here. Plenty. We just need a coal ore processing plant. Let's actually see, are we already... Oops, no. Are we already... I think it's at the depot, right? Because it's not moving. Yep, it is at the depot. So we will take care of this in a second. Just make you a little longer. Give you some cargo wagons. We have hopper cars. 60 tons of coal, or we have no improvement on that, right? So just we have box cars, open wagon. Okay. So just get 2 more hoppers, and then you can be on your merry way. We'll go to Berlin. Move to this stop and launch. And it should now come out here, moving to Berlin. There's 120 tons more coal per run. But I think it's going to be worth it. Alright, so now we can get rid of this whole connection. This whole connection. That is the most satisfying part. We don't need you anymore. Or you. Or even you. If I could hit it. It's very evasive. Come on. Jesus. Okay. And that should take care of it. Does it does. Yes, I like it much, much more. This looks almost organized now. We just need this processing plant to go up. And of course this road here for fire access, but other than that, we are golden. And this one here, I'll just leave it. Maybe we'll actually commemorate this. We'll put a statue here or something, just as a reminder how this area just used to look. And it functions as a street anyway, and this is just gonna be our industrial relic, so to speak. But other than that, we'll just do another manual purchase. Maybe another 36,000. So now we wasted 600,000 to make this area look slightly more pretty. But you gotta have your priorities straight. And I feel I have mine straight. Right, so now we have that. The next thing on my long list is a little bit for the future. Because I'm not sure if we're going to get it done this episode. Hang on. Why are you guys not... Everybody's moving to the station here. Nobody's moving here. Oh, it's still enough workers. Okay. So... we will need more workers up in our agricultural area here. The reason being, and I'll show you in a second. Reason being is that we need rail construction offices. And I found 2 locations that I want these to be in. Location number 1 is gonna be roughly around here or here. Because we'll have tracks going up here and in this direction. And then around here, most likely. Maybe even up into here. So for that, we will need an office that is close enough here so that stuff can get done. Even though our Berlin office is really doing an amazing job. I mean, look how far they've gotten already. It's kind of crazy. But still, we want to speed that up. So that is location number 1. And location number 2 is somewhere around here, because of course the future of our nation lies in this distance, in the east actually. So we'll have to construct rail in that direction, and then for that reason we'll need a rail office right here in that area roughly. So we also make use of all these workers here, because once we've finished with the construction here and we'll start working on the town, more and more we'll actually draw our workers from the town area, and we'll have construction areas up here, construction offices I mean. So this construction office will no longer make use here, rather this one, So the workers in this little village will then be constructing rail and supplying workers for their own little infrastructure stuff, like the shop and the kindergarten and that police station, fire station and whatnot. Right. So that is the plan, and for that reason I need more workers here, because they're gonna also be shipped to the rail station there. This here works beautifully, by the way. So, yeah, that is the reason, that's the plan. So for that long story, we have a very small thing we'll do. We will actually... Oh, we can just launch. No, you can't launch, because you're not part of a line yet, right? So how we accomplish that? We find this dude. View line. Okay. So, set a line. No lines detected. But here are lines. Weird. Set line. Okay, so that doesn't really work. So how about we set line to vehicle? How we do this? Should we open up the depot? Set line to vehicle? Like that works. Cool. And then we just start out. And that's it. Okay, another quick and dirty fix that I forgot about earlier is in our little village over here. We need a way for the trucks to fuel up, and I didn't build one yet. No, I didn't. So we'll just, on the edge of the town, we'll just build a gas station. Just a regular old gas station. I wish actually you could bring some, like a little bit of food or whatever in that. So you can have like a small supermarket in the gas station, but apparently that's not possible. So we'll just have you here. Seems kind of fitting we have power and a gas station both in the same area, though we don't have power supply. Ah, that was an idiotic thing I did. They're not expensive, but still. So we'll build it here. That would be much cooler if we actually had, like I said, the ability to bring some food and stuff in that gas station to be sold there. I would love that a lot, but it's not possible, so... It is what it is. Okay, so we'll have that fuel station over here. Right, so now let's finish up in Berlin. And we do now have... we're almost there. So we have this, we have that. Do we have our connection back? We do. Okay, and then one thing I needed to do is this line... Ah, it gets from... Okay, never mind. So this here is now... For now, just so I don't get confused. Okay, friends and comrades, I think we did a lot this episode. And looking at Berlin from this side, listening to the to the noisy tracks there, I think we really did good. I think Berlin is almost perfect, and I'm not even sure if I don't prefer Berlin over Stettin, just for the importance it has on our little republic. All the food and alcohol that is consumed throughout the republic is produced in Berlin. So that is something to keep in mind. All the clothing that our people wear is produced in Berlin. So it does have a lot of importance. It is the root of our republic here. And it's just really organized and pretty now that we finished our moving of our coal industry there. So just a little while longer, and then once this here is done, we'll actually be able to yeah, to use our own coal again, and that should fill up that storage quite nicely. For now though, we'll need to make another purchase, and that, my friends, is going to be the last official act of the episode, because I am out of time, and we accomplished quite a bit. But next episode we're going to go down through the rest of the list, because I thought I could get through more, but yeah, I got held up a little in Berlin. That is, as usual, a little more complicated to construct than you initially think, and we really need to find a way to bridge here. I'll think of something. For now, things will work out, and once we finish the construction site here, we'll be okay. Anywho, until next episode, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and goodbye.